You know, Dominique Izzo, he is hard on females. And this is exactly why. I sometimes, right, you gotta be able to do something. Like mace the guy, tase the something. Like it just bothers me that she just literally stood there and watched this dude just get the hell beat out of him. He got his ass whipped, and she just stood there. You would think she was a part of it. Like it's just sad. Like you you put on that uniform and you go out and you serve a community. And part of those duties is protect and serve, right? How much protecting have she done in that scene? Like, you want to say, everything's equal, they got equal rights, give them the job, they should be able to do the job just as well as the man. But the reality of it, she could have done something. I wasn't expecting her to start slamming these dudes, but come on. Mace, you could have maced them. Come on, let's do something. Like it was sad, bro. It was sad. She got no business being a cop. They should have fired her. It looked like she was a sergeant. That was just sad. Oh, you go ahead.
Only in America, Joe. Only in America. If you don't want, if you're not ready to go hands on, don't come here. You got to be, like you said, you got to be able to do something. Uh, you know, I don't know what to say. It's embarrassing. We go from the excessiveness we talked about in Memphis to somebody who can't even handle a couple of drunks beating up on another drunk.
Yeah.
And even if you just protect the guy, get over him and protect him if you can. If they put their hands on you, that's assault a police officer. But do something. Do something.
Like
I'm sorry. I just and so you got that video and you walk into court, and what is the judge gonna say? How's he gonna deal with that? Now, true, they charged him with aggravated assault because they stomped him. Okay, but does he have the right to sue the cops for not rescuing him?
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. Like,
yep. And I go back to what I said before, and I'm just being serious here. Always have backup. For a woman to go into a fight situation like that by herself is not smart. Always have some folk there with you. Don't go in there thinking that you're gonna be Superwoman. All right, because that could have been worse than it was when they could have easily jumped on her. They had enough sense not to, but most folk they appear to be inebriated, be intoxicated. So most drunks, they don't care who they hit. They just start hitting. But when you pick your leg up to stomp somebody, then I'm gonna pull that leg all the way up and you go into the ground.
Yeah.
Okay? There's some things that she could have done to make things better, make them easier. But it is what it is, and that goes back to tactics. The tactics guy's not here, but like I told my niece, you get in a situation where you got somebody being aggressive. Just remember, the gonads do hurt when you squeeze them. So get you a handful and hold on. We're gonna be all right, man. It's just part of the game. Unfortunately, it's what happens when we have folk that may be outside of their purview and aren't really ready to put hands on. You got any questions? Anybody say anything?
Yeah, we got a couple of comments in the chat while Joe is on standby. Uh, uh, Tawana Yvonne Glow _ said that was a blue on black. That was blue on black. Excuse me. That was blue on blue / black profiling.
Okay.
And then after that, she said she gets an F. What the heck?
Yeah, you're kind of useless, You're kind of useless when you got a badge and a gun, and like Joe said, a taser or some CS spray or something, and you don't use it, and there's no telling how much trauma that man suffered to his head. His face is already bloodshot red, and stomping on his neck like that. I'd hate to see the hospital report on that.
Okay, we got another comment. Early Riser 11 said, in this case, she should have pulled her service weapon.
If if that was a minority, like the girl said earlier, if it had been a minority situation, she probably would have. And to make it even worse, she probably would have fired him.
Joe, your screen is black.
How about now?
Did we lose him?
All right, he's back up.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. What you got? What I missed?
What's that last comment again?
Let's see. Early Riser 11 said, in this case, she should have pulled her service weapon.
I mean, in a situation like that, if she was in a good tactical position, because she was really close to pull her service weapon, and the last thing you want to do in an environment like that is pull your weapon, and then now all of a sudden now you fighting for your weapon, because the first thing somebody's going to do being that close.
That'd be good. We're fading out.
And maybe get down, get on the ground. Maybe it'll work, maybe not. But I'm even in agreement to do something to try to stop it. She couldn't. It would have been a hell of an argument if she pulled it and used it. So she was in fear of the guy's life that they were stomping out. I mean, we've seen officers use deadly force on a lot less than that. So, but that'd be the only argument you could make using deadly force. So, I what you're saying earlier about